This conference will now be recorded.
Welcome everyone to our third webinar in our series, Steps to a Steady Profit. My name is Kathy Pryputnowitz, and I am continuing to partner with Tammy Evans to bring the series to you every 2 weeks. So thank you for taking the time to join us tonight. Feel free to take notes, screenshots, follow along with us using your computer, and of course, we are recording this call so you can be anticipating the replay tomorrow. So we wanted to start the call off tonight with you sharing successes of your Avon business since our last call. So since our last call over the last 2 weeks, what money-making activities have you done that has worked for you? We would love to hear you share.
I didn't really do anything different other than maybe promote my my Facebook page a little bit more, but I did hit $400 in sales again this campaign.
That's
wow.
great. That's wonderful. Absolutely. So do you find that what you're doing on your Facebook page is working? Can you tell us what you're doing?
Well, I use the Avon Social, and I go ahead and set it up for the entire week. And because I'm doing skincare primarily, that's usually what I share. And then I will do a product and then get on and review it. I've only done it a couple times. I'm also doing a giveaway, so I'll buy like a $10 product, and whoever places an order and helps me hit my $200 goal will get entered into a drawing for a free product.
I
Wonderful.
love that.
And your ears must have been burning, because what you just said about Avon Social is one of the topics we're talking about tonight. So that's wonderful. You may be able to share additional success stories as we get into that. So I appreciate you sharing that with us. Does anybody else have any great news to share with their business this last couple weeks? Okay, well, wonderful. So thank you so much for sharing. We love hearing what's working for you, what's working for your business moving forward. So now I want to turn our call over to Tammy, who's going to talk about Avon U, which is just one tool that Avon has that they're offering you. So take it away, Tammy.
All right. Well, thank you all, first of all, for joining. And again, we apologize for the technical difficulties. So I hope that everyone that wanted to come on is on, and we are recording this call to send it back out to everyone. But I have some things to share that I thought you all would get excited about, and it's going to help you grow your business. Now, most of you know that successful representatives go to Avon U to actually go into the training there. So the way you do that is you go to your avonnow.com, and in the upper left-hand corner, when you're on your computer, you'll see the Avon U training. So you just click there to highlights, and you just click it. And we're going to sign in. And sometimes my computer takes just a minute, but when you're signing in, we're going to go to Resource Library. So if you would like to follow along with me, Resource Library has so many different tools that you can use. And it's just, you see home and modules, you just go down till you find the Resource Library, click there. You scroll down, you're going to see advertising, recruiting, advisor tools. But then you're going to see where it says show 15 more. So you just click there. Lots more icons coming up. Look at all of the things that you can print out and train on to grow your business. But if you see here, it says Product Central, Number Product One Pagers Webinar. So you're going to click on the Product Central. It has 2 files. And you want to click on either English or Spanish, which I don't know Spanish, so we'll click on English. And then look at the wealth of information. All these documents, bath and body, fragrance, hair care. So each and every campaign, you are going to have a product focus called your hot product, okay? Or your pick. It could be the representative pick product, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to show you, if you go into bath and body, there's 4 files there. You're going to click on the one-pager list, which is the bath and body. These are the one-pagers, but on the right, as you can see, there's a webinar about bath and body. So you can go back and see that PowerPoint and watch that webinar, which is a great way to learn more about our products. So this is the coolest thing. This has just been around for a little while, our one-pagers. I think maybe since February. But each product that you see here that's highlighted, let me go down a little bit if it will let me. It's not letting me go down. But anyway, you can see bath and body underneath the pictures. You'll see highlighted in pink, Avon Senses Almond Latte Collection. Well, let's click there and see what it brings up. So how cool is this? It's bringing up the different Avon Senses Almond Latte Collection. Here's the beautiful thing about this page. And I'm going to make it here. I can make it smaller. There we go. So this is the whole page. You can actually, if you look up in the right-hand corner, it says an internal link. You can click that link and you can send that link to your customers in a text or email or on Facebook, however you want to do it, to show them exactly what the Almond Latte Collection, what it is, why we love it, how to use it, and the pro tip. And then a lot of people want to know what's in the products too. Okay, so most of these products even have what are the ingredients. Now you can also, beside internal link up in the right hand corner, see download. You can also download this picture and you can also text it that way. But one thing that Kathy and I were talking about is you really, when you get time, you want to go through all of these one-pagers and print them out and make yourself a notebook. And I would even suggest maybe laminating them, because your customer is going to call you up and you can quickly flip through this notebook and tell them why they would love it, or hey, what's in the ingredients, because a lot of people are allergic to some things. So it will tell you that. And it'll tell you who are the targeted customers. So this is a really good way to really start to study and know your products. So I'm going to click out of this and I'm going to show you. So the way we got there was the resource library. Then we click more, and then we clicked English, and then whatever one pager that you want. So there's a lot of different ones, right? But I also want to show you something else. Up here in the very top, right beside Avon, it says search for anything. So this is a search engine that you can put in. Let's say I'm a new representative, so I want to put in new representative. And I want to know what materials are out there or tools are out there just for me. I can spell it right. Okay. So it's searching. And what did it bring up? It's going to bring up different modules that I can take, or I can print out, or I can study as a new representative. And as you can see, there are 38 modules, 2 badges, 31 documents, and 3 FAQs. So look at all the wealth of information there is for a new representative to go in and search. And how cool would it be to do a virtual makeup consultation with one of your customers with the digital tools? Or I need to learn how to use the catalog tool. there's so many different things. And what is a badge, Tammy? Well, I'm glad you asked. So you see the little yellow star on the right-hand side of the modules. It has a 10 beside it. Well, I'm going to get 10 points when I take this module. So whenever you take the modules and you get so many points, there's badges. So there's 26 badges that you can earn as you go through each of these modules. So that's really cool because you want to earn all 26. As you can see, I've earned 20 of the 26. So I still have 6 more modules to take. Every week, every campaign, it just, you don't know, this updates. And when they think of more things that's going to help you make money, they add more modules and more things to the resource library to help you. So as you can see along the left-hand side, there's leaderboards, there's messages, discussions, FAQs, how to contact us. So many different things that you can do to help you learn, build your business, grow your customers, and put more money in your pocket. Now, I want to show you something else that Kathy's going to explain to you, but I'm going to go ahead and go to Avon Social. Now, I did hear, I believe it was Amber, say she's already been in Avon Social, so she knows a lot about this. So, Amber, you might want to share with us what you've actually learned also. So, as you can see up in the top left-hand corner, it says Avon Social. So, I'm going to click there. Now, Kathy, if you will take it away and tell us more about Avon Social.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm excited to share this tool with you because Avon supplies these tools for you to help your business. So you can actually use this tool with text messaging. You can use this tool with email, a business Facebook page, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, all of your social media presence. So it saves you time and effort because Avon has created these consistent posts for you across the nation so that we are consistently advertising and marketing the same way. So how does it work? So once you log in, you're going to see the menu bar. Okay, so this is the menu bar. This is popping up, and I'd like to start with training. So in the bottom right-hand corner is an icon called training. These are training videos that are going to teach you the most effective ways to run your business. And of course, the most important one is highlighted in pink, and that's the Avon Social Training. So I recommend starting with that one first, but there's quite a few on here that you can do and take courses totally free, just like Avon U, and this is going to help you with your social media presence. So now there is another tool that Brienne mentioned earlier, and this is the content calendar. The content calendar actually allows you to create and schedule posts up to you if you want to do daily, weekly, or for the entire month at one time. It's all at your convenience, at your time, to save time for you while on vacation, even if you want to do it that way. So if you're going to be on vacation one week, you can go ahead and pre-schedule that in so that your posts are consistent even though you're on vacation. So this is something that you want to do consistently because this is going to help drive your business in the direction that you want it to go. So your choices, whatever you choose, are going to automatically post on the date scheduled. So how do you decide what to post? Well, that's a great question. So let's check out the content planner. So here you can see recommended posts for you at the top, selected for you for an entire week. So you can choose English or Spanish, and you can choose to post what's already provided for you, or you can actually create your own. So as you scroll down, you can actually see campaigns. It's got the heart, okay? This allows you to see the available content per campaign. So we talked in the last call, we talked about doing a product focus. So since tomorrow starts campaign 17, let's see what campaign 17 has to offer. So here are all the available videos and images that you are able to click on. You can post the image, you can create a show, you can download the image, or Tammy's going to show you how easy it is to text the image or video to yourself or to a customer.
Okay, so
Okay.
you want to click on the picture and just double click there, and you can actually go down, scroll down, and you'll see at the bottom of the picture, you can post it, create a show, download, or I want this picture texted to me. So I'm going to hit text me. Okay, it just sent to me. So now I'm just going to save the picture to my phone. There it goes, just texted to me. And it is a different number. It's a 213 number, okay? So it texted the picture, and I'm just going to give a little blurb of what it should say. So take it away, Kathy.
Wonderful. Thank you. And one thing to remember, that these videos and images are to be used as is with no modifications, and they are used to promote your business. Avon provides all of this for you, so you're able to also right-click on the image and save the image as a picture if you prefer. So for those of you who are following along, please feel free to pick out an image for campaign 17 and go ahead and text it to yourself. And if you're not, then we challenge you to do this either tonight or tomorrow. Just pick one, any image, any video, whichever you prefer, and text it to your phone. All right, so now what? What do you do with a picture on your phone or on your computer? Well, this is what we call a campaign product focus or a snap and share. So we picked one that was on the cover, it's on the cover of campaign 17. It's a product focus. It is the moisture therapy, the new moisture therapy that we've got coming out. So you can actually send or share this image or multiple images to various customers to highlight the new products that are coming out, special offers, or maybe some bundle opportunities. So what words do I use? What words do I go along with the picture or the video? How do I create those? Well, if you look at the screen right now, you can actually find the words on the actual image. This says the body wash has visible capsules for a refreshing, cleansing experience. But there's another way. Tammy mentioned earlier on the call that there are product one-pagers. You can actually take the verbiage directly from those product one-pagers to add to your picture to send to your customers. And there's one other way. When you go into Avon now and you click on Browse Products, there's some words that say product details. You can actually click on the link for product details and it will pull up all the words to use. It tells you all about the products and some of the active ingredients. So not only are you creating these snap and shares and sending them to your customers, but at the end, after the verbiage that you decide, make sure you always follow up with how many can I order for you? Okay, so if you're following along with us right now, go ahead and start texting your image out to some of your customers, some of your friends, and see what kind of sales that you have a response for. So now let's look at an example of setting goals. We talked about this 2 weeks ago on our last call and using snap and shares to help drive your business. So for this example, we used the set. So the new moisture therapy, both of them together, which is featured again on the front cover of 17, which they are amazing products, by the way. I have tried both of them and I love them. So your customers, I think, will too. So when you pick a product and you are going to share with all of your customers and your contacts, you want to set a goal of how many you want to sell. So remember, you're likely to reach your goals if you actually set goals. So let's say, for instance, that this set is $38. If you sell 10 of these, $95 goes into your pocket if you are a contender earning 25%. Most of you on this call or listening to this call are contenders. You're on your way to premier level and the higher earnings that we talked about on our last call, but it's also at the top of your screen, so let's review. You're a contender until you reach that $5,000 in annual sales. At that point, you become premier level, and your beauty products are going to go from 25% earnings to a 30% earnings. At President's Club level, which is $10,000 in annual sales, your beauty products, your earnings go to 40%. So you want to set your goals so that you can reach your ultimate goals of higher earnings. So what's after this? Well, Fortune is in the follow-up. So now what do you do? What's next? Well, we've got in the next 10 minutes, or take 10 minutes out of your day, and you want to send your snap and share to all of your contacts. So all of your customers, everybody in your phone. When you end your verbiage with how many sets can I order for you, you're going to start collecting orders. Now, if there's no response from some of your customers, some of your contacts, you want to send a follow-up text within 48 hours. So make sure you're following up. Remember, Fortune is in the follow-up. So each campaign, when you pick your product focus, you're going to customize what you use for the individual customers. Brianne mentioned earlier that she does a lot of skincare. She's got a lot of skincare customers. So her skincare customers, she can send those skincare products to, because they're more apt to actually buy a skincare product or try a new skincare product. You may have customers that are all beauty focused, and if that's the case, you want to send them the new mascara, the new highlighters, the new blushes, whatever it may be. So pick your customer, pick your product focus based on that customer, and make sure you always set your product goals. So now I'm going to turn this back over to Tammy so that she can tell us how to continue from here.
Okay, so we are doing a little review. There are some of you that have been on our last two calls and some that haven't been on all the calls, but we know that when you review something at least 21 times, that it becomes a habit, right? So you never know how many times we're going to review this, but I don't mind reviewing something if it's going to put money in my pocket. How about you? So the question is, have you earned all the money that you want to earn with Avon? Well, if you haven't, there's still bonus opportunities for you. It doesn't matter what time you are with Avon. If you've just started, or you've been with Avon 10 years, or maybe you've been with Avon 25 years, it doesn't matter. You can still earn bonuses. Now, how do we do that? So I don't know if you have ever talked to someone else about joining your team yet, because a lot of you on here is new. But how much fun would it be to go door to door, or just plan a little virtual Facebook party, or maybe just work together on your goals and your ideas and your snap and shares with one of your best friends, or maybe your mom, or maybe it's your niece or your uncle. Who knows who it is? But it's more fun with someone else. So when you bring someone onto your team, that's called a new recruit, and you get $20. But it doesn't stop there, because you also get a sponsoring bonus of 6%. You can also achieve a 500 promotion bonus, and you get that over 4 campaigns. I'm going to show you how to do that. That's not all. There's also a mentor bonus for $250. So that's just the beginning stages of what we call sponsorship or leadership. The way that you can see the chart that you really need to print out or save it to your computer is you go to avonnow.com, click on Seller Central, Intro to Leadership, and then Career and Compensation Guide. This is where your business will really start to grow. So how do I achieve commission, and how do I get that $500 bonus that you're talking about, Tammy? Well, I'm going to tell you. As a bronze ambassador, which is the first sweet spot, we call it, in leadership, you'll need to do 3 steps. The first step is $200 in personal sales. Now, if you're not there yet, it's okay, because that's why we're doing these steps to a steady profit. We're going to show you how to get $200 in sales plus more each campaign. And the one way you're going to do it is these money-making activities that Kathy told you about earlier in this PowerPoint. Number 2, you need at least 3 of your friends, family, neighbors, whoever you can talk to about having fun with you and joining your team, placing orders. The third step is when you get $1,000 in combined sales, that's you, your personal sales, plus your team sales added together to $1,000, then that's when you've hit the sweet spot, which is bronze ambassador. Now, if you can look at this chart is in the compensation plan. The very first step that we talked about, bronze ambassador, the sweet spot where you're really going to start making the money. The promotion bonus when you get there is $500. Well, when you help your best friend get to bronze ambassador doing the same thing you're doing, they get $500, but guess what? You get $250 for mentoring that person. Now, that bonus is paid to you over 4 campaigns. So you receive a mentoring bonus when the promotion bonus is paid out. The second step, as you can see, is silver ambassador. It just gets bigger and better. $750 for promotion bonus and $375 for a mentoring bonus. Well, our top leadership title is called an executive platinum leader. Well, that person gets a $20,000 promotion bonus over 4 campaigns and a $10,000 mentoring bonus over 4 campaigns. And I will tell you that we have several platinum executive leaders in Avon. So you'll want to follow them to see what they're doing and what money-making activities are they doing each and every day on their consistent calendar. Now, we've told you a lot this evening, and we've given you a lot of ideas on how to put money in your pocket. It doesn't end tonight. It goes on as long as you are working hard and you are taking these Avon U classes and you're sending out the Avon social media text and your snap and shares. Money is not limited to you. But guess what? Neither are friends and neither is a discount on your products. It just gets bigger and better as you go. So we are going to open it up now for questions and answers. And don't be afraid to ask a question, because that's what we are here for. And that's what these calls are for. So does anyone have a question? You can take yourself off of mute.
Hey there, Tammy. It's Daniel calling you. Daniel talking. And I wanted to let you know that I got in.
All right. Wonderful.
I wanted to let you know that I got in. And did I miss the success stories? Because I know you wanted me to share my success story tonight.
Yes, please share.
Okay. Well, hello there, Kathy. Wanted to say hello to you too. I now have 3 possible customers. And I did that with a combination of word of mouth and inviting people to like my business page, as well as talking with a friend of mine who wants to order from me. And I've also figured out how to use, and in case you guys don't know about these, in the Avon Social, some of the products have these, not all of them, but some of them have a link in there that says posting tips. And if you click that link, it gives you verbiage that you can use for a short little post that you can either use that as your complete post or as part of your own post, and you can put other personalized things in there. And what I always do is when I'm putting up a product, not when I'm posting normally, but when I put up a product, I will include a link to my brochure or my online store. And that's what I did with this one potential customer of mine, because the text to the snap and share feature doesn't work with my screen reading equipment. So I had to manually copy that brochure link and send it to this lady, and she got it. So now she can shop in my store and browse the brochure and everything. So that's what I've been up to, and yeah, that's my success story. So hopefully these three people will convert to some sales.
I love that,
Absolutely. And thank you so much for sharing.
Well, you're very welcome.
I couldn't get myself off mute fast enough, but hello and welcome, and I'm so glad you.
I'm telling you, Daniel, we've had some terrible technical difficulties today, but we made it through, and we're so glad that you could join us. And what I love, Daniel, is that you found a way around a difficult situation, and you still come out on the end winning. So I love that you did not quit. So that's what it's all about.
Thank you, and I'll just share this with everybody, because I don't know how many blind people or visually impaired people that you guys have met, if any. But if you're totally blind and you're looking for work and you have a wonderful opportunity like Avon, because it's hard for blind people to find work, period. And when you have a unique opportunity like Avon that is so readily and easily available that you can pick up and use it, you really have to be creative sometimes, because not everything is as user-friendly or accessible, as we call it, as it should be. But you can, being a blind person, totally blind person, you have to really rely on your own ingenuity and smarts sometimes to work around some of these little bumps in the road.
That's right. Well, here's the thing that we talked about too, Daniel, is, anyone can do Avon. So what we've talked about tonight, including your friends, your family, or even being on a site that you don't know people, you can tell them, hey, if you can't find work, I can offer you anything. I can offer you Avon, and I will help you get through. So, and Brienne says, could we have a meeting about starting a blog? Great idea. We will throw that in there maybe next time. We'll build on that, Brienne, definitely. Anybody else have any questions or any suggestions or comments, just like Brienne, for next time, or anything you have a question about tonight? Was there something that stood out that you're saying, oh my gosh, I am going to start doing that? That's cool. Okay, so Kathy, I'm going to let you in.
Okay, well, our fourth webinar, Steps to a Steady Profit, is going to be 2 weeks from tonight, same time, hopefully without all the computer issues that we've had. But mark your calendars for Tuesday, August the 4th. And please plan on joining us for that webinar. It will be the 4th in the series, and maybe Brienne will even have on there creating a blog. So thank you for suggesting that. So stay tuned for invitations to come to you as well as the replay for this call. Anything else?
Well, I will definitely be there.
Before we
Daniel,
no, I love.
Absolutely. I was just going to say thank you all for joining us on this call, and anytime in between the 2 weeks that you may have a question or you need some support from us and you know, you really want to build your business, we are here for you. So just remember, we're always here to support you. And just go on to Avon U and try those different modules. They will really help you, and start printing out the one-pagers, because we want to hear about your success in 2 weeks from what's going to happen from what you learned tonight. So thanks again, and everyone have a great evening.
Have a wonderful
Thank you
evening,
all.
everybody.